Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Ranking every American Idol judge from worst to best. There's been 15 judges over the years since American Idol first started in 2002. The longest-running ones to be a staple were Simon Cowell, Randy Jackson, and Paula Abdul together, as well as Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan on the panel together. I honestly didn't realize there were so many judges over the years. Some you just can't forget about and will be associated with the singing competition series forever. Others, no offense, have been easily forgotten. Below we've ranked all 15 judges from worst to best. Let's start with Ellen. Before she became problematic and got cancelled, she was a very well-liked and popular daytime show host. So it wasn't that the series brought someone unlikable at the time. The problem with Ellen though is she clearly did not know what she was doing. She has no experience in singing and the music industry, so it was hard for her to give actual good feedback. So I'm surprised the show picked her and she said yes. Definitely the wrong choice here. It's no surprise she lasted only one season. As for Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey, they did not like each other. The two served as judges in the same season and did not get along, leading to a feud even. And look, I understand. Not everyone is going to vibe with each other. Though during the live shows both would get on each other's nerves and were rude. I mean, at least be a professional about it. Nicki usually was a little more in this case, and talked over Mariah a lot. Again, not surprising they were only there for one season. No offense to Kara Kyaguarty and Henry Connick Jr., but I hardly even remember their time on American Idol. Were they good judges? Were they bad? I'm not entirely sure. Kara was only there for 2 seasons while Henry was actually there for 3. And they were consecutive seasons too. But I'm sorry, their time on the show was pretty forgetful, so I guess that means that they didn't really stand out, which is why they're lower on our list. Anyone else remember their time as judges? Simon. He became the infamous rude and snarky judge. But I mean, sometimes he truly took it to another level. He did not hold back and could be seriously offensive. We don't need this kind of attitude here, thank you very much. Even so, he became one of the more iconic judges associated with the reality competition and is very much remembered. In comparison, Randy Jackson was kinder overall, though he could be a little too nitpicky. I know their job is to find the best of the best. But again, he could be a bit much with his feedback sometimes. Overall, I feel pretty impartial when it comes to Jennifer Lopez, Steven Tyler, and Keith Urban's time on Idol. The 3 judges were pretty good overall and gave good feedback to the contestants. Each of them actually had the experience to back up their comments too, which is great. I did enjoy getting a funner side to Tyler, and he's such an icon in the industry. So it was cool to see. So overall, no complaints about this trio, but they also weren't standouts in any way. I don't mean that in a rude way, just stating a fact. Sometimes Katy Perry's shenanigans and costumes could be over the top, but one thing you can't say is that she didn't bring some wild fun to the party. Most of the time, the artist and judges' antics were welcome and brought a more upbeat element to the show. Especially those long 2-hour ones. We need some entertainment. She could also be a bit nitpicky with her critiques, but still had a kind heart overall. I'll tell you, this year's American Idol was different without her. That's for sure. Paula Abdul was one of the OG judges, and was known for her compassion. Even when she gave feedback, it was kind and she leveled out Cowell and Jackson. I actually really miss her as a judge. As for Lionel Richie, I do have him placed pretty high here. Though one critique I have for him is that he can be a little too nice sometimes. At the end of the day, you're a judge and can't compliment everyone. But still, he's good at it. Fans have been pretty mixed about Carrie Underwood joining American Idol 2025. I think the issue is that she was a contestant, so it held her back from giving the constructive criticism some of the contestants needed because she knew what it was like and how hard the competition series is. Though I personally still like her as a judge and wouldn't mind seeing her back next season. And the one to take the #1 spot on this list is Luke Bryan. I honestly didn't see this coming until I started putting the rankings together. I think he gives good feedback without being too harsh, is fun but not in an immature way, and truly would honestly even make for a good mentor. He has really good insights for the contestants and isn't problematic like some of the other judges over the years. I think overall Bryan is likable and that's what's kept him on the series for this long, and we hope he